Andrej Karpathy on the No Priors podcast this week said something that stuck with me. He called what's happening in engineering right now a phase shift. Not an upgrade, not a productivity boost, a phase shift. That framing matters. Phase shifts are irreversible. Water doesn't go back to ice just because the temperature drops a little. Engineers don't go back to writing boilerplate by hand once they've experienced coding agents doing it for them. The part of the conversation I keep thinking about is the second-order effects of coding agents. Everyone is focused on the first-order story. AI writes code faster. That's true, but it's also the least interesting thing happening. The second-order effects are what actually reshape the field. When the cost of producing working code drops towards zero, the bottleneck moves. It moves from "can you write it" to "do you know what to build?" That's a very different skill. Architecture, judgment, domain knowledge, knowing which problem is worth solving at all, those things get more valuable, not less. Karpathy also talked about model speciation, which is the idea that we won't end up with one model that does everything. We'll end up with a range of models optimized for different tasks, different cost profiles, different contexts. The current who has the biggest benchmark race is already starting to give way to something more nuanced. The engineers who come out ahead over the next few years won't be the ones who resisted the shift. They'll be the ones who moved their identity from person who writes code to person who knows what code should exist. That's a harder transition than it sounds, but it's the real one.